progress is still slow. I have been using some strange magical plants to make more materials. Hopefully I will be able to figure out a way for them to help me get out of this strange world. End of log.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of VoidPack 2 Survival. Haven't figured out how to configure this microphone to work properly and have the right volume scaling for when I'm recording with other people's. So for now I'm going to be using my old microphone for that, but yes, I do have a new microphone, and if my voice still sounds weird, that is because I do have a little bit of a cold, so... But then again, you might not notice it because my old microphone made me sound like I had a cold as well. So there is that. Okay, so now what has been done? Okay, in between episodes, I first of all made my smeltery a bit bigger. Felt like it needed to be a little larger. Made myself this cleaver, which I did the same thing. Made it out of stone. I actually made extra parts, stuck them over in here. Well, and then I made too many parts for the upgrading it to platinum, but I made it out of obsidian and platinum. After that, after I leveled it up a bit over there on the monster farm, so it is adept. I leveled up my matic some more by vein mining the magical crops. So I don't know how many modifiers that has on it. Modifiers remaining 5. I want to be able to get that up to 10. What's that at? 5 as well? Heroic. Okay, so yeah. Also, I cleared out this area, moved a bunch of stuff over here, made a couple more lava generators. It wasn't too hard. I'll show you why in a moment. Made some more of these crucibles and some more transfer nodes, so I've got plenty of lava in there. And made this bigger, put a couple more speed upgrades and world interaction upgrades in each one. I think there's 9 of these in total now. So it's actually giving me half decent speeds on the cobble production while running that thing. And then head back over here. Did a ton of sieving. I just got gravel because that's the easiest one to do. But yes, I sieved my heart out with all of that stuff. Then I have a bunch of things planned to make today. Also, in between episodes, probably should have done this, but I needed it for some of the things that I was trying to do in between episodes. Made redstone crops, which pretty easy. So as you can see, I have plenty of redstone. Crucio and 4 redstone, which I happened to get 4 redstone from. I didn't even have to sieve anything. Went down and checked my loot chest one day from the mob grinder, and it had 4 redstone in it. So what do you know, magic. But yes, so I have enough redstone to last me forever and a day. In this episode, I want to switch that out for something, and also be able to get Imperio essence. What else did I do? Pretty sure I did something else. Let's see here, my jetpack, I still got that. Moved these chests. I do have a little bit more of those items because I made some more. Also, my lava tanks are now under there. So there is that. I did get a couple of animals. Holy crap. That's backed up a bit. Did get a couple of animals in between episodes. Other than Moofloot cows over there. Hold on. Don't know that I'll even bother. Okay. Holy crap, this is too full. The raw chicken, the sugar. Do that. That gives you a little more room. I'll take my gelatinous slime. Okie doke. Throw the rest of what I don't need in there. I guess that's actually good, yeah. Give it a gunpowder. Also, I remember this thing, my staff of traveling. I remembered that I had this, and so I threw it in my energetic infuser for my jetpack, so now I have this thingy. So also for fast travel, instead of my jetpack. So I can, like, use my jetpack to fly up in the air and then zap around with that. Also made a hang glider. I don't know if I did that in between episodes or not, but I do have that hang glider, so I have many ways to travel quickly. Let me come throw this crap in here, and I will, not that crap. I do want to make a loot bag recycler, though. Okay. However, for now, I will just throw these things in this chest. Okay, now, what I want to do first, have all these supplies here. I want to make a auto sieve. And the invar, I just threw a bunch of, I think it was gold and silver is invar. I'm not sure. Hold on. Okay, iron and nickel. Okay, I had plenty of those too. I did gold and silver for, I needed something else. Electrum. I made some electrum. Can't remember what I did with it. But I did make some electrum in between episodes. But that was gold and silver. Okay, so I believe the recipe for this is... Okay, turns out that I actually hadn't made my electrum yet. I had it sitting right there, and then I didn't notice that until I had just gone and put some gold and silver in there other than that, so... Oh, I have more there. What do you know? Okay. So I need to make my electrum gear. Iron. Let me grab an iron. There we go, one electrum gear. Booyah. Automatic sieve. Lovely. Next I want a auto hammer. So, this one. Okay, so that's the invar, anvil, weighted pressure plate. Okay, so, well, obviously I have plenty of iron, so I made the weighted pressure plate, anvil, and everything. Invar was just... I already showed you the recipe for that. So, there we are. Automatic sieve and hammer. Don't remember why I made those pistons. Oh yes, I want to make speed upgrades. Speed. Upgrades. Speed upgrade. These ones. Okay. Invar. Electrum nuggets. Pyrotheum dust. Well, let's make the pyrotheum dust first. And in case you didn't notice, I had to turn a lot of coal into pulverized coal to get all of that. All of that sulfur. Okay, so there we are. 48 pyrotheum. And I think I'm going to need some more electrum. So, let me cut and get my electrum. Okie doke. Got my extra electrum. Invar. I had more invar. Had a lot more invar. It's over in here. Okay. Actually, first I need to turn a handful of these into nuggets. Actually, let's do all but 2. And then... So 13. Oh, 26 speed upgrades. That's actually pretty good. Now, I guess let me chuck that crap back in there. Along with that. Also those. There we are. Now, all I need is some more energy pipes to hook all this crap up to. There we go. Also, I realized that you can make netherrack in between episodes. I realized you can make netherrack by doing that. So, since I had plenty of redstone, went ahead, made myself 10 netherrack, and lit them on fire, because that's 3 times smelting speed as opposed to lava, which is only 2. Okay, so these actually aren't as high on power as I would want. There we go. Okay, that seems to have fixed it. Oh my gosh, that's annoying. You. Take the, ooh, Enderman head. Crap, I can't wear that one. Wait, I got 2 Enderman heads? That's epic. Oh yeah, and from leveling this thing up, I also got beheading on it. Didn't even have to put that on. Okay, so I have 2 Enderman heads. Nice. Now, I want the sieve on the bottom. Like, right there. Now she's got power. Put half of the speed upgrades in there. And the hammer on top. And then we grab these. No. No! Yes. There we go. Now all I need to do is get a way to transport it between the two. Do I have any item transfer nodes left? I don't think I do. It's a shame. Item transfer nodes. Okay, apparently I don't. Good. How do I make one of these things? Item conduits. Binder composite. Hold on. That. Gravel, sand, and clay. Well, you know what? I'm lazy, so I'll just make some more of these. Redstone, smooth stone, and pipe. Okay, I've got the pipes. Pipe. Redstone. I know I've got smooth stone in here somewhere. Apparently not. Well, I'm about to have smooth stone around here somewhere. This, not that. There we go. There we go. There's 2 smooth stone I need. Where is it? There it is. And a chest. Oh, I had 8 in there. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Then I need a block of redstone. Redstone on the sides, a chest, wrong. Redstone's on the sides there, and a pipe here. I'm an idiot. What's the recipe? That's the recipe. There we go. Now, there we go. Voila. Now it is auto-sieving. I will eventually have to get something for it to pump into. Also, for now, let me grab one of these speed upgrades. Throw it in there. Good. Now... Ooh, another diamond already. Now, to get into this magical cropsy stuff. Also, I do want to make an inscriber. So, that's there for that reason. Okay. Well, let me empty out my redstone for the last time and replace it with something else. Also, I did replace the parts on my Matic with obsidian. Okie doke. I want to keep about 45 of these, so I won't use any of that. And there we go. Okay, what do I want to make next? Okay, let's get ourselves a better infusion stone. Regular, strong infusion stone. There we go. And what can I make out of this? Uses other than Imperio. Well, I guess I'll make some Imperio to get started. There we go. 3 Imperio. Just what I always wanted. Now, what do I need Imperio to make, though? Hold on, I'm going to cut and decide what I want. Okay, I have decided that I want to make yellowite seeds. So, I'm going to need to turn a whole lot more of this into a whole lot more of that, which I will cut until I have done. Okay. I have my 4 Imperio. Actually, only barely got that. I have 5 Imperio total. Why am I heading over here? I did throw out a ton of my Zivicio seeds, as in a full inventory of them, because I have very little uses for them. Also, I made a lot more growth pulsers. I'll show you that in a moment. In between episodes. I believe Imperio there. Yellowite there. Boom! Yellowite seed. Okay. Let's throw this down here. And then while I'm waiting, I will tour you of the updates and upgrades. I made a handful of them. Still working on getting my entire Zivicio farm. And then over here, I have growth pulsers under both of those, so I want to put something over here as well. Yes, it did take forever. Also, ooh, half of these are grown. Okay, mature. Hooray. Ow. Mature. 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 Crap. Did that again. You know what? Not a huge deal. Because I have the essence of magic. Apparently that's not the recipe. Don't mind me, I'm an idiot. Hold on. There we go. 64 dirt. Good, that was close. Okie doke. And then, ow, stop it. Why? Why is this thing so... You know what, I'm not using it anymore. There. There we go. 9 more ender pearls. Good. Lovely. You know what, dirt, you can go in there. Okay. Let me water this and multiply it a bit. There we go. Voila. Full field of yellowite crops with 2 seeds to spare. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to use this. And I want to use my strong infusion stone. And I want to get the master. Apparently that does Huh? Oh yeah, I forgot. Don't mind me, I'm an idiot. Awesome! Okay. Now, we have our extreme infusion stone. Cool. Okie doke. We still want a master infusion stone, which would have platinum, emerald, wither essence, and diamond essence. 2 things that I drastically want. Okay. Now, let me see what all I can do. I'm going to harvest these, farm a bunch more Minicio, and then I will see what else, because I want to get that other farm filled with something. So I want to see what I can make over there. So give me a moment. Okay, I am back. That took forever and a day. It actually did not take forever and a day. It was more like an hour. Yeah, somewhere around there. Hey, all but 2 of my crops are grown again. Now, I haven't really been paying attention. So I have 14 Imperio Essence. What can I use these for? Okay, I have decided that I want diamond seeds. So, what I shall do is probably not have enough to make them, do I? Of course I don't. Give me a moment. I swear I will get it. Okay, I am back, and I swear if I don't have enough this time, I'm just going to cut the video here and live with it. Okay, so I only need 4. So let me make sure I only have 4, because I don't want to go making more than I need, because first I want to upgrade my thingamabob to Imperio, because I want an Imperio furnace. There we go. Imperio furnace. There we are. No. You go there. Awesome. Perfect. Now, diamond seeds. Let me grab a seed.
Awesome, awesome, and handsome.
One seed. 4 diamonds. For Zivicio. Voila. The magical diamond seed. Awesome. Okay. Now, what I want to do, aka what I want to do, is go mark off that achievement, actually, because that, my dear boy, is an achievement. Well, part of that is. Get a Zivicio essence. Yes. Okay. Now, I did travel to the Nether. Okay, so all I have marked off this episode is get a Zivicio essence. However, what I also want to do, actually, I can also mark off, let me go to machines. Yes, use pulverizer, blah 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 blah, power, automate storage of ore dust from an automatic sieve. I do not have storage for it yet. Okay, let me do that real quick. And then we will be done. Let me get my last thingy, and then that'll be it for this episode. And I just went ahead and made 4, just because. Now, also, it generally helps to have a chest. Let me really quickly. It's actually going to be quick this time, I promise. Make a chest. I have a chest. Voila. It's not where I wanted it. Hold on. Turn on my jetpack. Thank you. So kind. here. I want you there. Wrong. Okay, where do I want this thing? I want it... no, bad. There. There we go. Now let me throw a speed upgrade in there from one of these, because reasons. I'll make more in between episodes, I guess. There we go. Now I can mark off that achievement. And boom. So that is where I'm going to end this episode for today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, leave likes down below. If you didn't enjoy, leave likes down below. Do it or die. Not really. Please love me. Don't sue me. Likes, please. I'm begging you. Also, if you're new to my channel, subscribe. And check out stuff down below. I will have links to playlist. I will have links to my website. I will have links to other things. Just click on links. Links. Not Legend of Zelda, but links. So yes, on that note, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.